Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Thursday, February the 20th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, the Democrats had a debate last night. It turned out to be a pretty good debate, actually. Lots of people watched. It was their largest audience since they've been doing these debates. I don't know what the number is, but it was pretty big. But it didn't turn out to be a good night for the Democrats. In fact, it was a pretty bad night for the Democrats overall. I think you have to say once again that the winner was President Trump because these Democrats just cannot get their act together. That's all you can say about them. Let's take a look at some of the participants. There was a lot of anticipation about Michael Bloomberg. He was going to come in and basically, clean out the field. Well, no, he didn't do very well, and he seemed totally unprepared. I think that was the part about his presentation that was so crazy to me. He's spending millions and millions of dollars making these perfect professional ads, but yet nobody worked with him, or apparently he didn't want to be coached, and the net result was a very bad performance. The big loser, I think, has to be Vice President Biden, who just seems to be stuck and not going anywhere. So moving forward, President Trump wins. But I think what you're going to see after Super Tuesday is that it's going to be reduced to Bernie Sanders and Mike Bloomberg. Bloomberg doesn't have to get out because he's got all the money in the world. He can run this thing up till July. Bernie Sanders has lots of money, has a lot of energy, so he'll be hanging around until July. Most of the others, though, will have to drop out. They just don't have the money to continue. So shortly after the Big Tuesday primary, what you're going to see is Sanders and Bloomberg go at each other, and they're just going to destroy each other. They're going to be sending, nuclear bombs at each other. And Sanders is going to be defending his record, and Bloomberg is going to be doing this and that. And the net result is that the party is going to be deeply divided over these two men. And when they get to the convention, I don't know how they put the party back together. And I think that is perhaps the biggest concern. If you're a Democrat, that has to be your biggest concern. How do you put this party back together after Sanders and Bloomberg basically blow each other up over the next few months? Well, you don't put it back together. What you end up with is a highly divided party that is not going to be happy with the nominee. I still think Bernie Sanders is going to be the nominee, but there's a lot of Democrats who don't want him to be the nominee. And if Bloomberg happens to get it, well, the people who voted for Sanders are not going to be happy with him. So it's going to be a very difficult period, I think, for the Democrats over the next few months. And sitting there pretty, waiting for the party to nominate somebody, will be President Trump. And he's got $1 billion ready to unleash videos and attacks on whoever the nominee is. So, yes, it was a good night for NBC. They got a big audience. But it was not a good night for the Democrats. They are in deep trouble. Thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube, on Twitter, and on my blog. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.